Mark and Will, yeah, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
It's 8 p.m. Crease. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
It's 8 p.m. Crease. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another great episode of the Mark and Will Show. And of course, you got your favorite two hosts of the most, Mark and Will. What's up, my brother?
What's going on with you, man? It's
Wednesday.
What you said?
I had to look up. Hold on, what's today?
Yes,
Wednesday. Yeah,
a good Wednesday. That's what it's about, man.
absolutely.
Woo.
That was your day today.
Oh, man, it was all right, man. It was, Wednesdays always seem like it's just drawn out, especially at work because you got
Mm-hmm.
big staff meetings, stuff like that in the day, which is that's the worst.
Right.
I wish you just begin the day, but then get that out the way and all this kind of stuff instead of doing that. But other than that, man, I can't complain. How about yourself, man?
It was cool when you walk in and you got 10 ship outs sitting there waiting for you. But okay, so y'all feel? I appreciate it. But it was smooth. That wind was kicking butt today.
Right.
We had shut the warehouse doors. It was blowing everything down, dude. I'm like, wow.
And it's so crazy because it's like, oh, it's another tornado. What's
Right.
going to happen?
What's going to happen?
It's warm
Exactly.
now the temperature's chilly.
Yep.
All kind of stuff. Let me ask you this before have you noticed that? Do you got this on your scoreboard? Okay. Because I've noticed even when I was on the regular thing, I'm seeing an advertisement for Kenny Payne. That's Kenny Payne. Even when I was NFL looking up the news,
Yeah.
I saw that in between it, and I was like, okay. I'm
Right.
like, they advertised.
They
Speaking
he's
of
there.
that, speaking of that, I don't know if you saw that Universal Louisville basketball video today that they dropped. The beginning of the video, they have, I wish I could do it. They have Randall talking.
Wow.
When he was talking about how it's more than basketball and all that kind of stuff. I said, Louisville's dirty.
They don't
It was dirty, man. That boy, I was like, oh,
They
Yes,
play.
sir. Oh wow. Okay, we got a lot of people on here early. Hey Trinity, how you
What's up,
doing?
Shan?
Shan, what's going
What up, what up?
on? Mom, what's going on? D, what's going on?
What up?
Make sure y'all be thinking of some topics. So we get. Oh, let me see anybody else. Let's see. Oh, Mom's on there. Okay. How about them Colts? Oh yeah. Ah, no, it's fat.
That's
Ah,
nothing.
no, what's going on? I saw that F. I'm like, well, hold on. Not just them Colts.
Right.
Now, we're gonna hit that. Not just them Colts. More like, how about them Dolphins?
Yeah. Man, lying.
And we'll get into that big time like that, man. But yeah, man. So I don't know. It's all over the place. But all I know is that was the most funniest petty shit I ever seen in my life.
Louisville crazy. Dude.
Oh man,
They
they
know
gonna
what they
milk
do.
it, dude.
Yes, they are.
Like I said, I was like, and look, watch this. It takes you right
Take
to
you right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Already talking about
season ticket.
Already
Oh
talking
my
about
heard you,
season
dog.
tickets.
Hey, they said we
They
trying to
doing
win it.
Yes, they
I
are.
hear you, man. That's
Right.
smart, man.
Keep
They
it
bought
up.
that advertisement.
You ain't lying.
Big time with that. Speaking of that, before we get into the nitty gritty, did you see what Adidas has decided to basically? They having it where all the schools with the Adidas they have the NIL deal, so the players are eligible to probably
Get money
model
off that.
off
Yeah.
Adidas, learn their stuff,
Right.
and if you're a high caliber, you're gonna be
Yeah.
could do a commercial or something. Adidas said, yes, sir. We
Yeah,
want, yeah.
they want part of that too.
Yes, they like, hey, give it her. We want all that, all that. I was like, that's a big net.
Yes. Yes, it is. Somebody better be happy.
Somebody, one of these players gonna get a shoe deal.
Yes, they are.
What
In
kind of
college.
shoe you want? Yeah,
Right.
Mhm.
In college.
what kind of shoe you want? We got you.
Look, the right way.
Yeah, they ain't got to do it legal no more. They ain't got to do it legal no more. It's all good.
The right
It's all
way.
good.
Yes, it is.
Real quick, tomorrow we got gonna talk about the showcase tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
We got some guests on here, Ryan, and some other people, some other coaches and things like that. Maybe our partner in crime, he's traveling
Right.
tonight, so he's
Mhm.
going to be in Georgia. He's going to see if he can join the bros for a little bit and all this kind of stuff. So make sure you tune into that. I know that it was posted on Twitter. The show starts at 8.
8.
Okay. They will be on, on the show. So,
Mm-hmm.
because we got to preview some games and different stuff like that. So that's definitely going to be happening. So that's going to be fun. It's going to be fun like always. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, where we can go ahead and get these kiddos an opportunity to get better.
Right.
Work on their craft and stuff like that, which everybody's already back in the cycle doing the stuff anyway.
Yeah.
So, what better to learn from different coaches, different perspectives and things like that, man. Because that's the one thing you have to be, I ain't going to say one thing, there's several things, but it's one of the things you have to be. You have to be coachable.
Absolutely.
And if you playing high school ball, college ball, you're going to have multiple coaches most likely.
Yes, you are.
So, you got to be able to adapt.
That's a big one right there. You're right.
Big
I
time.
like that one.
All right. Y'all know what we do on Fridays. This Friday.
Yeah. Friday.
F&C. Y'all see him. Yours truly, Sierra, Bump, Shandy. Hey, we going to bring it. Make sure you tune in 8 o'clock. we going to bring it like we always do.
I don't know what's going to be talking about.
Thank you. We don't know. We
No.
really, we still don't know.
That's
Like,
right.
We're not lying to you. We still don't know. It'll come to us.
Right,
It'll
absolutely.
do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun. So kick back. Have an adult beverage
Yep.
and join us for a little bit while we rock and roll.
Market Will Show Gaming, where it's just going to be just a lot of fun and talking crazy to each other. And Will, like we said, is coming. Once we get everything rocking and rolling, everything's going to come together where you're going to see Will in that corner commentating. You might see Will playing.
Oh, yeah. He definitely
You
going
gonna
to
be
get on
seeing
them
Will
sticks. I'm
playing.
going to get on them sticks.
But we're trying to get Dre. I'm trying to get in touch with Dre this weekend so he can jump on there. Get in touch with Dre Day.
Woo-wee.
Dre Day. I'm going to hit you, brother.
Woo-wee. Want that smoke. That smoke.
NBA, that is so dope, dude. I swear, I'm over here like, dude, I'm so amazed right now. Dude. That is different, dude. That's dope. All right, let me talk about the scores from yesterday real quick. There was only a few games last night. The Magic beat the Warriors 94-90. Wow. Bucks beat Chicago 126-98. See, they cannot beat the good teams. It's crazy.
They crazy.
Atlanta beat New York 117-111, which was good. And the Denver Nuggets beat the Clippers 127-115. So you got all these NBA games coming on because that tournament is going to be tomorrow. You ain't going to be seeing nothing.
Right. Smart.
So the Heat and Warriors is on right now, 30-30.
Oh, my gosh.
The Nets and Grizzlies. Grizzlies up by 10, 42-32. The Knicks, 74-56 on the Hornets. Atlanta is losing to Detroit, 59-51 at halftime. The Kings is beating Indiana, 66-61 halftime. Jazz in Boston.
Bing bong.
Wow.
That's what I said. That's what I got me like, oh.
Boston is up 50-27 in the second. 50 points. God,
that West Coast swing. I mean, the East Coast swing is kicking it.
Yes. Wow. Timberwolves is up on the Suns, 13-4. It's just the first quarter, people. Don't trip. Game just started. OKC is losing to the Magic, 13-4. Then you got the late games: Lakers and Philly, Rockets and Mavs, Spurs and Trailblazers.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hit that. Like I said, man, we talked about it yesterday.
Yeah.
When you going across the country and stuff, and then you playing like 6 games, and everybody does, no excuse. But you're gonna have to have a bench.
Yeah.
Your bench is gonna have to produce because nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. And they are falling. It's tough, man. In the second quarter. The crazy thing is like it's 50-27 with 8 minutes left in the second quarter. They got 50 points.
Got 50 points.
Wait a minute, man. What did they get it? It was 39. They was down by 50. Okay. They scored 39 points in the first quarter. Right?
Yes.
But you still put 24, still down by 15.
Right. Ooh. Did you see Mr. Zion after he said,
dunk?
I'm done. Then you go there, throw it off, then you dunk, and then you playing one-on-one.
I think we got another Ben Simmons.
Apparently. Apparently.
You know what? Let's peel the onion back.
Yeah, real quick.
How do you feel that these players are forcing? And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say this because I'm not gonna set you up because I'm gonna tell you where I'm going with this.
Yeah. Players
have now decided, hey, I ain't playing.
Right, to get out of there, right?
I'm sitting my ass down. I'm not playing.
Mm-hmm.
Owner signs players for big deals and cut them. You see that more in football, right?
Yeah.
Are they trading? Let's say it's trade. It's more trade in the NBA because that money's guaranteed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, guaranteed.
But they can send you to Siberia.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They still control it, you know.
Right.
How do you feel about this? Because this is like, we see it in football more because they're like, I'm not back with the franchise tag.
Yeah. I'm not
now it's spilling over to this basketball.
Right.
And you also made it saw it in the draft. Man, if I get drafted by such, I'm not playing.
Going. Yeah.
Now they just sitting their butts down on the bench. And getting paid buku money. How you feel about it, man?
It's so many different ways because,
not a mix, brother.
Because, a lot of people, I mean, I want you to get your, like, as far as the NFL goes, I want you to get your money. Get your money or whatever.
Right.
That's kind of different because now players is just saying, I'm not signing that deal, trade me here, and they going there and getting the big money. Mm-hmm. That's totally different from the NBA because they not sitting down. But the NBA, they're sitting there like.
That's why I had to scrap it. Yeah, that's totally different.
Because the NBA is like, I'm not going to play it. And I feel like I know a lot of people don't look at themselves as examples for kids, but these kids is looking at that. Say if that next kid who's coming up, he going to do the same thing. He did it.
Like the big three.
You know what I'm saying? He did it, which I feel like once you get there, dude, like, you got to enjoy that and be blessed because a lot of people want to be in that position who who can't be in that position. And you got that Jordan deal. I mean, if you can play, play.
And the crazy thing is this: it's the young ones.
It's,
I can see the old heads has been I'm at Cleveland forever and not getting paid.
Yeah.
You know, I got to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I ain't talking about LeBron. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Cleveland was an example.
Right.
Like I can see you been 10 years and man, we ain't winning nothing.
We ain't winning nothing.
I'm more about this money. I'm gonna get paid no matter where I go.
Right.
At.
Right.
I gotta go.
And
at least they try to wait to the end of the contract.
Right.
These youngsters is this in their rookie
get
contract.
me out of here. And then the crazy thing about it ain't like Zion, you have a bad team. You don't have a bad team. Y'all young.
This young.
Y'all very young. You won't go to New York, and then what if you still lose?
That looks nice.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. I said the same thing, dude. They're gonna give you like 2 shrimp. That's it. I swear they are.
He said, "Stop it, Popeyes."
That's how they get you. The commercials.
Oh yeah, look fat in them. You get that stuff like, man, I asked for this baby shrimp. But yeah, that's the kicker. Like you said, man, and I'm with you on that because, like I said, I'm noticing it's the young ones. They doing, you know, and I'm like, you. And most of them, like you say, they got shoe contracts, they got all this kind of stuff, and they're like, nah, I'm not playing.
I'm not playing. So if you do want to go to the New York Knicks, I mean, you go there and still, what if y'all still not that great?
Suck like they've been sucking for the past.
I mean, because you go
15, 20 years.
You go there, you still got to think about the Bostons and the Brooklyn Nets and all these upcoming teams.
And you're going to need more than you.
Right.
You're not Shaq.
I don't think they thinking, dude. They just, I don't want to get out of here. I just want to leave.
And
it's not a bigger market for me.
Well, let's put it this way. Also, one thing that is in their ear, their agents.
Yep.
Their circle.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey man, you go there, man. You be king of New York, because no matter what, New York is the Mecca.
It is.
It's the Mecca. I mean, I'm sorry, that's what it is.
Everybody knows.
Even though they don't win, I have, you know what I'm saying? In a long time when Phil Jackson was there, as far as winning a championship type stuff. But that's all sport stuff, man, and that's what gets me. Strictly sport stuff,
right?
And I just don't get it, you know. And that's crazy.
Nah, it is. It's a bunch of yes men. You don't need that in your account.
Yeah. You
need somebody at least get cussed out. Hey, bro, no, you can't do that. Well, that's what I'm here for. No.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, but they looking at themselves. You know what I'm saying? They're looking at themselves. It ain't about them no more. It's about how can I prosper from this. You know what I'm saying? And I got one example I'll share when we go down the line on another thing like that. But real deal with that one. We always do the whole conference. I'll do the divisions today. Atlantic in the Eastern Conference, the 70 Atlantic Division, you have 76ers is tied basically with the Celtics. Man, way to come back.
Yeah.
Way to come back. And they both got a 4.5 lead over the Raptors.
Right.
And 6.5 over Brooklyn. Knicks is just sitting there just squealing. I'm not apologizing for y'all play.
Right.
That's on y'all. In the Central, you have the Bucks with a 3-game lead over the Bulls, who's hanging on by a thread. Ball is something was wrong with his knee again, or something. I don't know, was swelling or something. You know, he's nowhere near.
Nowhere near.
They got a 4-game lead over the Cavs, who's hanging in there doing. They got the Pacers ought to be ashamed of themselves. And Detroit is sucky ball. I mean, you know, come on now.
We made it.
Big time. Damn it, the Pacers sitting there high-fiving each other in a lottery. Southeast, you have the Heat with a whopping 10-game lead over the Hornets, 11 over the Hawks, 16.5 over the Wizards, and Magic, I ain't going to say.
Right.
Is the Heat this benefiting from a weak division? I mean, don't get me wrong, everybody plays, but you play these teams more than you do.
Yeah, you play anybody else.
Yeah. Nobody in that. I mean, the Hawks had taken a step back, obviously. Right. The Hornets is just surviving.
See, the crazy about it, that Miami done caught a couple of these better teams, too, slipping. So,
they got the talent.
Yeah, they got talent, just like when playoff hit, which I really don't look like. Not in the bubble, like we say.
Yeah.
All the time. You're not in that bubble. You done added pieces, so we're going to see.
Let's be honest. They got. This is going to sound so funny coming out of my mouth. They got a couple of all-stars. They ain't got no superstars.
Who's the all-stars?
Bam.
Okay.
and Butler.
Okay. I thought
Yeah.
you were gonna leave Butler off. I know.
No. I
I
mean,
know how you.
well, in the East, he's an all-star.
Yeah. Okay.
In the
okay.
West, what he gonna be? Will he make the all-star? You know, if his team was in there, would he make the all-star?
team.
You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff.
West
If this is
Florida.
gonna be by voting,
Right.
because
You know
people
that's what
like
it is.
him,
Right.
you know. But yeah, they just got a bunch of like when you look at Philly, you know, Embiid, you know what I'm saying? Boston got Tatum and Brown, you know what I'm saying? And they
Yeah.
both better than Butler. We already know what the Nets got. Ain't got to say that. Bucks, you know what they have. You know that like they don't have that game changer, dude. I mean, Butler
They
is
can change the game.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's a servable
You could take over and be
all-star.
like, here, give me the ball.
Yeah, it's like ain't nobody on there, man. They got a bunch of all-star play, 2 all-star players and a whole bunch of role players. And really, if you put these all-star players on these other teams, they just role players.
Right. You broke that down smooth.
So, Western Conference, the Northwest, you got the Jazz hanging on with a 2.5. Thank God there ain't many games left. 2.5 lead over the Nuggets, and they don't have that many games to play in the East. Hats off, like we said yesterday, the Timberwolves, so they got a 3.5 game over them to Portland and Oklahoma. Well, Oklahoma City is definitely eliminated, and Portland is sniffing it.
Yeah, they're going to have an E next.
Yeah, that's definitely. Pacific, Suns.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
11-game lead over the Warriors, and the Warriors, you know, they just trying to hang on to their life since Chef is gone for a minute, and the Clippers is hanging around.
They are hanging around. They hanging.
And the Lakers are hanging. Them 2 LA teams,
they just
hanging.
Man.
They are hanging.
They are hanging in there.
And the Southwest, you got the Grizzlies with the number 2 seed over there with a 5-game lead over the Mavs. The Mavs. And then the 19-game lead over the Pelicans. The Mavs is coming on.
Yeah, they get
strong.
A lot of people, dude. I like them.
That's the difference, right? Miami has more talent overall than Dallas, but Dallas got a superstar.
Yeah, that boy. Yeah,
they got a Hall of Famer.
He makes his team better too.
You know, he got it like. You know, if doctors would have stuck, like if that was a top 100 of all time, he'd probably be up there like 99 already. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got that kind of player on their team. Their team ain't more talented or head to toe than Miami.
Right.
But when you got that alpha dog.
Yeah, he's a different playmaker.
He's big.
Playmaker. Yes, he is.
And all the little dudes,
he's not scared.
like them little nets, get off of me.
So,
yeah, man, that's totally
like
different.
Him, dude.
Yeah, he is. Doing it. He's doing it by himself, really. So,
yeah.
You know, he's definitely got a whole bunch of role players with him.
Oh, yes.
Let's go to the next.
Y'all get it. Y'all see why I keep doing that. Y'all better pay attention. Okay. It wasn't a lot of craziness that went on today. I think we hit the coach. We hit the coach yesterday.
Man, hit that big one, man. Quit playing with them.
That boy Cheetah.
Yeah, and Armstead. Like, they're just racking. But the Cheetah, let's go on and have this discussion about the Cheetah, man.
4 years, 120, 54, guaranteed. Signing. There you go.
We talked about it earlier, back and forth, text messages and stuff like that. I love Patty.
It happened so fast, though.
Well, remember yesterday we talked about like, hey, he's looking like, hey, he ain't gonna play. He don't want to play. Like he was upset. Like
he's hot.
He wants to get paid. You're not Devontae Adams.
You're not.
I'm sorry, dude. You're not. And your numbers are getting ready to dip.
And I'm so mad because I left that at work. I had the whole spreadsheet of their numbers.
Did you?
Both of them and his. Devontae's numbers is crazy. He's killing them.
Yeah.
He had what got him the first contract was 2017.
Okay.
When he really went crazy. I think he had like 13 and like 1,300 yards and like 13 touchdowns. Yeah. That's what got him mad.
Right.
But everybody year after that, it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand. He's a good receiver. Don't get it twisted.
And the crazy thing,
he's a good receiver, but just your speed.
And the crazy thing that you might have a game that he has 80 yards, 2 TDs.
Yeah.
and then the next game he may have 252 yards, 1 TD, a 3. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because
yes.
he's explosive.
Yes, he is.
He's
Yes.
very much explosive. Devontae is going to go get you that first down,
Yes, he is.
get you that 30-yarder, and get you that 80-yard. You
Yes,
know what
he
I'm saying?
does.
The three
Jesus,
different levels
Jesus.
he does that. Now,
Yes.
he plays
receiver.
outside too, yeah.
Yep.
So it's like, you can't say, well, but my whole thing is this. If you peep game, it ain't about him going to a different team. And we're going to bust this down, the team and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's the statement that Kansas City made by getting rid
Rid
of
of him.
their second best,
Yes.
second to third best offensive player.
Yes.
First best is Petty.
Yes.
Second or third is Kelsey or him. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say that.
Yep.
The statement they made was, we can just get a bum off the street
That's it.
and run fast,
Right.
and we got a quarterback that's gonna give it to
They
him.
gonna give it to him.
They may not be wrong on that. I mean, he's scared. Well, the thing about it, because like we was going back and forth, speed, and they stretch that defense out that everybody can eat underneath and do whatever.
Yep.
But you know they got another speedster on the roster, right?
Exactly.
That we always been talking about, right?
Second year, boy.
And he looked at it like, I don't know if you saw his emoji. He did something like, I don't know if it was eyes or whatever. And first I took it that he's thinking, damn, like, but I'm thinking, dude, you a speedster too, Hardman. So it's like, that's gonna be your spot.
That is your spot.
That's your spot.
That's your
Go.
spot. But the crazy thing about it, I believe who really won out of this was Juju.
Oh, yeah.
Juju.
But see, and that's the
Juju,
crazy
dude.
thing. That's the whole crazy thing, because a lineup with Juju, Kelsey, of course, Cheetah,
Yeah.
and then either Robinson and
And
all the other
he
dudes.
would go to Baltimore.
Yeah. They clean the house. Hardman, you know what I'm saying? But see, this is the key. Besides them saying we don't really care because we got him, you paid him $400 million.
Yeah.
That's why you got to get rid of Cheetah.
Exactly. Right.
All these big ass quarterback contracts is coming home the roots.
It's killing them.
And that's across the league.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And a guy broke it down, because you know how we was talking about it. When you look at that cap space, I'm like, man, you got $22 million. Well, that does include the bonuses,
Yep.
the incentives, and all this kind of stuff. So that's why you got teams like my ignorant ass team, and can't even though it's 22 on the books, you got to get a wholesale.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
So that's crazy when you, hey, let's get, oh man, 400 guaranteed.
Here we go.
40 million a year.
40 a year.
You can't.
Now
Cap
your
is
team-
126, so
Right.
you got 52 other players.
Now your team can't do nothing.
No, you can't. You crippled.
And then they probably looked at it too, like, okay, we can't give you that. You go ahead and go, because Hardman is the same player.
That's what he did.
Hardman just need to work on his route running, and there we
And
go.
get a little stronger.
That's it.
Get a little stronger. That's it. And you on the outside.
And then we don't know.
Like you said, got Juju. That makes a big difference.
And then the crazy thing about it, I was like, shoot, I forgot he was there. Let's see what he can do this year. Josh Gordon.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, we know about that, but shoot, let him catch a couple of balls. See what he can do.
if his head is on straight, he was going to be one of the best receivers.
Yes, he was.
Dude had
when he was in Cleveland.
and
Oh, my
size
God.
and hands.
Yes.
He just wanted to do something else all the time.
All the time. That's crazy.
And that lets you know how good he is. He has been suspended so many times.
And back on the team
And
every time.
I got him. My turn. I'm next. I can change his life.
Right.
The crazy thing is, you don't understand. He's an addict. He's in recovery.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that he can't. Yes, you can recover. You can
Yeah.
do this and live a great life and all this stuff. But apparently, he was just doing just enough to get by.
Mm-hmm.
And then he slip up, bam, that type of stuff. Gets a spin, getting all this kind of stuff like that. But hey, you're right. I mean, they have some, but I wanted to see, from a selfish reason, Juju working at middle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cheetah and Kelsey, Hardman, Robinson, Gordon sometimes. You know what I'm saying? All that kind of man, that was gonna be wicked.
And you know what's so crazy? I hope Patrick Mahomes to sit down like, yeah, all this is cute, but I can't keep putting up all these points if my defense sucks. Which I gonna do that
Well,
inside that ball.
And speaking of that, you need to reconstruct your contract. You need to go ahead and make it back in where
Right.
when you retire, you're gonna get a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everybody's like, well, you know, Tom Brady pulled a Jordan. He wasn't getting paid. He's getting paid. Don't get me wrong,
right.
But he wasn't getting crazy numbers like he could have demanded.
Exactly.
Because he knew that if I got that big bag, now I'm getting 20 million. But it's still serviceable compared to these dudes getting 40.
Exactly.
But I knew I had to get some teammates to help me out.
Until
these young dudes and all these
They're
other
not gonna
quarterbacks
get that.
realize that it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Because Tom's goal was to win championships.
That was his main focus. He wanted to be the best.
Yes. Ain't nobody gonna raise himself from Bill Russell.
Now it's more or less like, I want to be the highest paid at this position at this time.
Which is crazy. Because you're not the best. Like that don't mean nothing. That doesn't mean anything. That means your team has enough money to blow.
Exactly.
That's what that means.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's keep it 100.
Yep.
That's what that means. Because Cheetah is not the best receiver in the league.
Nah,
half the time, he ain't the best receiver on his team.
On the team.
Because Kelsey, even though he's a tight end, is a receiver. The numbers he's putting up is ridiculous.
Absolutely.
You know, so I don't want to hear all that. But let's do the flip side. The Dolphins.
You Dolphins.
You done had a hell of an offseason so far.
Yes,
and the crazy thing, brother, is how we always talk. There's so many free agents out there. This is not over. Now the big names is going off.
Yeah.
But how you win these championships is that depth and solid players on this end. I'm just hoping my dumb ass team go ahead and get your offensive lineman and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, so you put the cherry on top with Cheetah. You got Armstead, who's one of the best tackles in the game.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You got Connor, who's weak. Y'all don't hate that pick that you got from Dallas. Dude is garbage. He is a penalty in the making. Every time he's on there, he's garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like they made some good moves. I do love the Cedric Wilson. I wanted to keep him. Another dude from Dallas. Mm-hmm. He came of age because Gallup and the other dudes got hurt and he balled out. I know he's probably mad as hell because he done shifted down to like the third receiver. He was going to be the second receiver behind Waddle.
Right.
Well, can we go get Devontae Parker?
Right.
Because you got Cheetah, Waddle. Yeah, they the same. But the difference is Waddle works that middle and turns it up, right?
Yeah,
all this kind of stuff. So if I'm Devontae Parker, I'm like, and you got Gillespie, the big ass 6'7". Like, what are you gonna do with Parker?
Right.
Is he on the block? If somebody come get her, I'll take him. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But the whole thing, as I asked Dolphins fans today, as they are jubilating in the streets of 502, 156 784 8440, whatever number you got, who's throwing these cats the ball? Who's throwing the ball?
That's the big question.
And I forgot about Tua, brother. I was talking about Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, Tua's the starter.
Yeah, he's the starter, but I was thinking about Teddy. I wasn't even thinking about Tua because the crazy thing is Teddy's this good. Teddy can beat out Tua.
Yeah.
And they got a new coach.
I already said third, fourth game of the season.
Because you gonna think that McDaniels, what the dude from San Fran or whoever, I forgot his name, but you think he's the reason why he signed off on that Teddy shit. He was like, I need Teddy. I can go get him. He played at Denver. You know, he ain't gonna lose it, and he can gap stop that until we go get whoever we want or whatever. Right. So Tua, he gonna start a couple games.
Yeah, the Teddy's
coming in there because they know they're not because now. Right now, their offense is their team is offensive heavy.
Yeah, their offensive heavy.
Solid defense. I already had a solid defense, but what's that going to look like with the coordinator? Because Mike Flores was he was that dude.
Yes, he was.
So what's that going to look like?
Right.
But I still say this: I don't care if it's Teddy. I don't care if it's Tua. I don't care if it's Teddy Riley. Who is throwing the ball to these guys?
Yeah, because I like the running back edition that they picked up too.
Edmonds,
And they
nice.
really got your boy from San Francisco too. If he
More
can stay healthy,
yeah, and he's a
If he can
burner.
stay healthy, man.
He's a burner.
Yes. They got some pieces.
Oh,
over
man,
there.
hey, and you know what? And that's all him.
Yeah.
That coach, like, man, I gotta have these pieces of paper. So, speaking of that, and it just came in my head. So is Cheetah the next Debo? Or I mean, I know he ain't big like Debo, but like one of them gonna play like granted Shanahan, but this dude. Somebody's gonna play the Debo role and all that. He's gonna do some wrinkles, but you got two dudes who are basically the same because Waddle can play that outside burner too because he's fast step.
Yeah.
So what kind of offense are y'all running?
Right.
They small though.
That's a good one. I will have Cheetah playing that Debo role.
How about two?
I will have Cheetah playing it.
Don't let him go.
Yeah, he can go. At one move, he's gone.
And he's used to doing the look back.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
It would have to be Cheetah. I will get Cheetah. Yes, Cheetah. Come on.
So did coach was like, as soon as they said Cheetah, hey, I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need that.
We got the money though. We go ahead and get him. We got the money.
When it was between the Jets and Miami, I mean, really?
And the crazy thing about it, the first thing I was like, that's the only two teams that won.
You too. But you know, it was other teams reached out. But they said, hey, we want this for this dude.
Yeah.
And they said, hey, what about that?
I'm telling you that y'all got the picks. I went 5. Hey.
Yeah. And you know what though? If you're Miami, if you're that new coach and you want to come out with a splash, that's good. You still got some holes, but it's like first round, second round, then next year, and all that kind of stuff like that. You better make sure because that's a lot of money for that one dude. And then when Waddle comes up in a couple of years,
right?
Gillespie, in a couple of years or a year, you know what I'm saying? Like these dudes are young dudes. Like what you gonna do? That's the problem.
Right.
That's the problem.
You absolutely right about
Xavier Howard.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I know granted he just, but I know he's thinking, man, what's going on here?
Oh, right. Hey, hold on. We got to talk about
right. Yeah, and that's what everybody's doing.
That's what it's all about now. It's about the money. Who can get the most? He got 120. Delonte got 140. The next receiver thing, I need 160.
Oh. Right. Diggs. Diggs said what? Diggs. Stephon Diggs tweeted out, what is going on?
I saw that tweet. Yep.
Do you think he ain't gonna try to eat?
Man, don't let him ball this year. He's been consistent.
What do you think that young buck in Minnesota's doing?
Woo!
Jefferson. I mean,
Case.
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
And he's got Waddle. He got Waddle. You got to wait.
Yeah.
But these other cats that's coming up right behind him, oh, man.
It's a
CD Lamb. All them mistakes. Hey, man, even though we know they're not better than, but they go
exactly. But everybody's looking like that. Right.
Next man up.
Because you got a lot of, that's what the NFL is now, the speed. The receiver position is speed now. You know what I'm saying? So
if you want your son to get to the league or get whatever, I'm going to say this. I didn't think I was going to say this, but I'm going to say this.
Say it, brother.
You better go ahead and make sure they play DB. Because as we glorifying all these receivers, you got to have people to guard them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a revolving door. I'm not saying you're going to play a whole bunch of years, but you may get 2-3 years in that league because every team now, when you have these power teams that's forming with these offenses, you got to have plenty of DBs.
You do. No, you do. You do.
Point blank.
You do. You got to be able to keep up.
And that's why you see always about 20, 30, 40 DBs drafted a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole bunch of them. It's a whole bunch because you got to keep up with this, man.
You do.
I'm going to tell you, I'm surprised, and I know that we talked about this. Green Bay, I mean, I know you gave my boy about $1 million a year, but.
Dude, well, you hit me with that, dog, and I said him with 12.
I couldn't believe. I could not believe they. I know they had to offer. I know they.
They did. They did.
They had to offer
him with 12.
And you know what though? And you should have gave up the form. For him, I'd have gave up the form. because
Christ.
your window is closing with number 12.
Very much so.
So if that means I got number 12 for 2 or 3 more years, and we can't pick in the first round, the second round, that's okay because
Right.
we're gonna do free agent. We can reconstruct some contract,
Right.
back pay people. Give me him.
Yeah, she only did a 4-year deal.
Thank you for 120. Hell, you was going to pay that anyway with Adams.
Right.
Adams was like, I'm not. Adams took his ball and went home. He was like, I'm not playing this, y'all.
Right. it's just getting crazy.
Yeah, every day is something.
It's something.
Every day.
It is something.
But I do love what the owners do, and this is when you got a smart GM. See, I got a GM that the daddy's the boss, so
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
it's itself. I'm sorry, it didn't
Yeah.
really because Stevens playing as that two of them two-headed monsters, and it's like it's no threat that I'm gonna lose my job,
Mm-hmm.
so I can just do stupid.
Do
shit.
whatever I want to
Right.
do. Yep.
That's what's go down. So you have all this craziness that's popping and going, and it's constantly, it don't stop, and it's only gonna get worse as the cap increase.
Mm-hmm.
As people say, I'll take my ball, go home. I don't want to be
Mhm.
franchise tag.
Yep.
All this craziness, man.
See, with the franchise tag, I kind of get and understand it
No
now
security.
because you okay, yeah, you getting that 36 or 20, whatever the case
Yeah.
may be, and get hurt.
It's a wrap.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get that. I get it.
That means-
I get it.
That's your last year.
That's your last year.
And we're going to get you for a bargain deal.
Yep.
Well, you weigh 36 this year because you broke that leg
Yeah.
or something?
Right.
You coming back about 8 mil.
See, and that's why this whole thing is tripping me out now because now I feel bad for Lamar. Because if Lamar don't have a good year this year,
Love Lamar.
the
Love
dude,
Lamar.
he's
Love
not
Lamar.
he's not getting no money.
His biggest fault. And you know what? He's gambling on himself, and that's fine. If it works out and he's get this big payday, that's
Yeah.
great. But him not having an agent, that's
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
granted,
no, that's great. Yeah,
granted, you can, and I'm gonna say this: he's not the only player in the league that don't have an agent.
yeah, absolutely right.
He's just still he's the only quarterback that don't have an agent, and that's
Mhm.
the biggest position with the big money. I think that's right there is killing him, man, killing him. And I'm with you because if you get hurt, then whatever.
Right.
But dude, if he does get hurt and Baltimore say, "Hey man, I got a place for you to come," damn big boys, yes sir, yeah, they'll take you. And I had to go down there, Raider Nation. Well, he'll go into Miami. Do you think that? Yeah. See, that's what happens when you join late.
What'd he say?
Brother said, Raider Nation, with Hill going to Miami, do you think Parker is out of there? Yeah. Because the thing about it is, I can go get Brandon, I can go get a drafted receiver in the draft or
Mm-hmm.
free agent rookies because you know they done lost a couple picks and go get somebody that don't have to pay him. Remember they paid him
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
and he's expendable. He's big time expendable. So I wouldn't be surprised they release him shortly, or him or whoever the other receivers are, because you brought in Cedric Wilson. Now you got Cheetah
Yep.
to go with Waddle.
Yep.
So you know because the fourth and fifth receiver, at least the fifth receiver's got to be able to do special teams.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't doing no damn special team.
Right. Right.
You know, and they normally carry about 6.
And
I'll
if
say
they
about
do
6.
release him, somebody's gonna pick him
Oh,
up,
hell
and he's
yeah.
gonna have a great year.
Yeah,
He's gonna
yeah.
have a
This,
good
yeah,
year.
yeah,
Right.
dude's
He's gonna
nice.
have a
He's
good
not
year
a
wherever
burner.
he goes.
He's not a
Right.
burner. But you can still stretch him out and let him do what he got to
Right.
do.
Make
You
it
know?
his first deal.
Yeah.
You know
You
what
can do a lot of stuff with
Yeah.
them jump balls and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So he'll definitely land on his feet. Yeah, he might end up going to the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Wow.
You know, like
Yeah.
yeah.
He picked up everybody.
Yeah. So it's like I just think that deal it told a lot because Parker's not the new coach's McDaniel. Whatever I keep on saying McDaniel. What is the damn new coach's name? He's not his guy, right?
Right.
You know, and San Francisco and different stuff like that. They wasn't used to all that. They used to little short receivers. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 6'4". Parker 6'4", 6'3",
Right.
long. All that kind of stuff. So I really do. I do think that he's out of there. Or eventually will be out of there.
Mike McDaniel.
Mike McDaniel. Okay, I knew it was. Okay, yeah. So I think it's a matter of time that he's out of there, and he'll be picked. That about him, he'll get picked up.
Yeah, he gonna get picked up.
There's so many teams that needs receivers that he would get picked up
Yeah, I
big
need
time.
more. I need more receivers.
Yeah, we do too. Plus, we got people coming off injuries and shit like that.
Right.
Like that's so bad.
I
Yeah.
mean, they
Signing people to big deals or even medium deals, and they coming off. And then the crazy thing is, you really wanted, and I'm talking about Dallas. You really wanted my man out of there, Cooper,
Mm-hmm.
because you could have restructured his contract too, and he'd still been there.
Yep, they want him gone.
And I understand, CD. I love CD, but dude, one of the best route runners is Cooper ever. And my thing with CD, do I think CD's good? Yeah, I think he's good. But, you drop too many balls for me, so you got to concentrate. Then you're not going to have Gallup for the first games because he's coming off that knee injury. So
Right.
you're still going to have to make moves.
Right.
And don't bring back Cole Beasley. Don't do that, please. Please.
Well, that's the episode for Champ.
Don't do that, dude. Don't do that. I'm just keeping them 100, bro.
I already know, bro.
Don't bring it
I know.
back.
Trust me.
All right, that's cool. Let's go on and move on, bro.
I can ball. Okay.
Let's go on and talk about this. First of all, the tournament. Mark and Will Show. Bracket Challenge, sponsored by Tap App. 828 Apparel, Keith Andre Apparel, and 2-3 Zone. Hey, if you did not play this year, shame on you. You got some gifts. This is going to be rock and rolling. Whoever wins, you're going to have first, second, third place, and hopefully Mark and I will be first and second, and make no difference what order, and
Right.
that kind of stuff. So, because we don't want to share the show with you guys, talking about Tennessee Tech and Alabama A&M and whoever else. I don't care about all that. Sacramento Kings and New Orleans Saints. We don't want to hear all that crap. So hopefully you don't. So whatever. Now I'm gonna tell you what. We got this thing that we do to let you know what's going on with what is Tap App now. But also, hey, please. 828 Apparel, Keith Andre, 2-3 Zone. All you gotta do is send us, DM us. Well, Keith got a little extra. He can reach us a different way. If you got a blur that you want us to say about you, this is the time. I already told 828 Apparel. I told 2-3 Zone as far as branding. Get us something. We'll do these infomercials for you too. It's on you guys. So hey. What's Tap Out? Here you go. What's up, peeps? This is Will from the Mark and Will Show, and we have our first NCAA tournament bracket. March Madness is officially here. We're sponsored by Tap App, and hey, make sure you fill out your NCAA tournament bracket and have a chance to win a free subscription to Total Athlete Profile app. You say you want to jumpstart your recruiting process by setting up your personal recruiting profile, upload academics, upload measurables, upload highlight film, upload recruiting profile, search for coaches, scouts, and recruiters in Tap's App's database, and connect directly to theirs. Oh, man, that's a shoe-in. That's a winner. Make sure you join. Let's see who's going to win. The challenge is up to you. Peace. Peace. We're going to mess this whole thing up. There we go. First game, we got Arkansas versus Gonzaga tomorrow at 7:09. 7:09. Gonzaga is a favorite by 9.5 points. Big time with that one. Should be a good one. I'm gonna make sure I got this going. And I'll go ahead and start. To me, I just think Gonzaga has been pretty much number one a lot this year. It ain't about that. They have talent. They have extreme talent. They're trying to be the next Duke as far as the team you love to hate. Mm-hmm. They're trying to be that. I just don't think Arkansas has enough horses. Right. I don't. I mean, for a tournament game late in the tournament, and you have a 9.5 point favorite, that's an ass kicking coming. Yes. And I'm gonna say Gonzaga blow the back out of them, and
Right.
it's going to be a wrap. I think Arkansas is going to hang in there for the first 15 minutes, maybe just because of the child. Like, we here, we hype, adrenaline, and then all of a sudden, the 7'3" freshman Chapman, Holgram is going to be blocking shit. Tim is going to be dunking. In the no bread, whatever the dude name, I'm messing up his name. The point guard is going to be rocking and rolling. It's going to be ugly, ugly, ugly. Take Gonzaga, and they're going to blow their asses out.
Gonzaga need to show why they're number one.
Yeah.
Don't blow it.
Yeah.
Don't blow it. Because they are a good team. They're a good team. Don't blow
And
it.
what has the SEC done in this damn tournament?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Did you think Arkansas would be one of them?
Right,
No.
no.
You thought it was going to be Tennessee, Kentucky, or who's the other
Most
team we got
most
beat?
definitely.
Shit, I can't even think of the other team. Who's
Most
the other
definitely
team?
Kentucky. Most definitely Kentucky. Most definitely.
Tennessee, Kentucky, and Oregon. You know, that kind of shit. Man, get out of here with that weak shit. That's a wrap. But it's going to be good. Now, listen to me. If I'm going to tell you what, and I hate to say this because I love it, and definitely be recapping the games at the end of the night like I did last week, and I will say this. If the under 12 commercial, if Arkansas is not winning or breathing down their neck, if it's already like a 10, it's gonna be it might be a 30 point. it might be. Look, go get you some food.
Right.
Go whatever. Go get you some bird chill or
Do what
whatever
you
you do. Actually, F that. 8 o'clock you watch us.
Right.
Game's over.
Right. Game over.
It's over.
We
Don't
better
worry
cut
about
on the Michigan game.
Right. All that shit.
Wishful thinking for Mr. Howard. I would love for him to win this game.
It's only a 5-point spread too.
It's only a 5-point spread. I would love for him to win it. I would love for him to win it. So I think Villanova might just be a little too much.
What your boy saying? Haha, not so fast, my friend.
Dude.
I think the way they get Villanova, pound to Dixon. Give that big old
Let that
center,
big boy
let him
let
eat.
that big boy eat.
Because they have enough, Villanova's small ball, and they tough. But they have enough talent to match up with them. The biggest advantage they have is him. But the thing about it is, they're gonna bring his ass out.
Yeah.
Set some picks, make him defend, make his dude. They're gonna make it uncomfortable. Let's say that.
Yeah.
If he can stay out of foul trouble, this one got a hell of a chance.
Yeah, that's the big key too, right?
But it's gotta be him.
Yeah, right.
If he's in foul trouble,
Right. Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blowout. Because that's what Villanova does. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
Jay Wright does that. Like, you might have to guard them, they move and cut and stuff. They're gonna defend tough. If you cannot get that dude rocking and rolling, then you're in trouble.
Right.
Because the power forward, I forgot his name, but I think he's a freshman or something. But anyway, he's gonna get lost. You know what I'm saying? So you have a big time event. You have an NBA player, Dixon. You have to feed the stud.
For him.
Get him. But if you don't, I'm with Mark. Villanova's gonna win, and this is gonna be a good. This is gonna be a real good game.
729.
Like Mark said, this is a good game. This right here is gonna be a real good game. It's 7:29. Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
On that one. Let's see. Next up. Ooh, you didn't even get to see it, did you? I'm gonna show you this. Let me show you this. You don't like it, so
Tough rub, Brandon.
check this out. See, there you go. Look, drop from the sky.
That's nice.
Texas Tech versus Duke. Duke is an underdog.
Duke is an underdog.
1 point underdog. So basically, it's neutral court.
Mm-hmm.
So they truly believe Texas Tech can be Duke. And I think they played already earlier this year. You know how Duke always plays everybody and this different stuff. I think they may have not. It might have been last year. The year before. But Texas Tech, man, is mean. They are stingy. And they think that this veteran group who used to have Bird as their coach, and they got Adams who was assistant, And to me, if Duke can play some solid defense, meaning that if their shots not falling and they can make sure to make it miserable because they got the best center in the game. In this game, Williams, he blocks every shot.
Yeah.
Machero, he's a monster, 6'10", the power forward. Griffin. I mean, they loaded. But you got to understand when adversity hit and Texas Tech is in your grill, making it difficult, you have to shine. But to me, just that size wise, man. I mean,
Yeah.
they're so tall and long. That I think that you know what I'm saying. That I think they go. I'm amazed that Texas Tech is at 1.5. I'm not Vegas. But
Right,
I'm
right,
riding
right.
with Duke.
No, I'm right with K too.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
want to see K just at least get to the 8.
Yeah, lead 8.
At least get third man and then go home with your wife, man. Go
I
home.
just
'Cause
don't
that
see Texas Tech
almost
taking them out.
Right, that last game almost gave him a heart attack. So come on, let's keep it rolling, man. Let's keep it rolling.
And the crazy thing is, if that's the case, if Gonzaga and Duke and them already played, and Duke got in there. Not saying that they gonna do it again, but they ain't nobody gonna be scared of nobody.
Wouldn't this be one hell of a Cinderella story for him?
To go out with a ship.
To go out.
Lord. Boy, it'd be the worst season ever for UK.
Oh my goodness.
The second team the UK hate most is Duke. You get knocked out the first round.
Right.
Well, first of all, let's do this. Yeah, you get knocked out the first round. The next day you had to see Kenny Payne, who was really Louisville's Kenny Payne.
Yeah.
But y'all had him for 10 years. Take that job. You know the connections he's have. He's well respected in the game.
Right.
Hell, he's got commercials on ESPN that I ain't never saw before.
Already.
Yeah. So you got that, and then Duke wins it all.
Right.
They'd be really trying to get rid of old boy. Do you know his buyout is $56 million?
God.
Woo! He ain't going nowhere.
No.
No time soon.
Stop with him.
Yeah. I mean, I know y'all can pony up with all them horses, but goodness gracious, yeah.
Really? Okay.
But yeah, I think Duke, Duke, man, you got to do this, but you got to be patient. Understand everything ain't gonna fall, so I'm riding with Duke on that one, big time. Let me see here. Oh yeah. Boop, 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 boop.
Bye. That's amazing. It came from Dunbar. Oh Jesus. Okay. Houston, Arizona. 1.5 favorites, brother.
Hey, don't let me down, baby. I'm doing this for selfish reasons. Zona, let's go and take care of business. Let's send Calvin Sampson home. Simpson, whatever. Simpson. Mr. Telephone Man got in trouble texting all day long in Indiana to recruits when he wasn't supposed to. So he's AKA Bobby Brown. Mr. Telephone Man.
Oh, damn.
Get out of there, baby. So, hey, Arizona, for you guys who ain't watched, you got to watch it. Yes, it's kind of a little scary, a little shaky against TCU.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you got to go through adversity.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and knock out all the Texas schools right now. Get them out of there. Big time. And, hey, we'll go with you knocking Houston out. But I would say this. Calvin Sampson's doing this with two of his best players out.
Mm-hmm.
Hell of a coach.
Yeah.
Hats off to you, brother. You doing your thing. God bless you and your program. Because really, you should be at a Power 5 school. They did you wrong. Now, you can take the play all day long.
Right.
You can do it back then, but
Right.
you can do it all day long.
Right.
Great coach and all this kind of stuff. I'm just riding Arizona. I think Arizona got a lot of talent. Arizona's head coach used to be assistant at Gonzaga. Sean Miller, who was cheating for years, left him a loaded stable of players, and he's able to coach. They done bought in, and they move it. And they got a lot of young talent on that roster. That's even if they don't get it this year, next year they're gonna be very, very scary. So
Right.
Heads off to that. But they don't get the respect. But hey, you don't get 31 wins
Right.
being weak as far as Houston.
And I got Arizona winning this one myself.
that game kind of scared me. That game, out of all these games, well, yeah, to me, this because Houston don't care. They ain't scared of nobody. They take the persona of their coach. You know what I'm saying? They don't, hey, we ain't. Duke on the locker room, take his shirt off. Dude's like 70 years old or some shit. 68, late 60s, early 70s. He's pumped. He's pumped. But I do think the best game of the night should be this Michigan and Villanova game. Duke and Texas Tech would be kind of tight. Should be tight. Duke is going to have to take control of the matter. I think the first game, I'm glad this is the first game, not the last game. So
Right.
if it is a blowout, get that out the way.
Right. Line.
You know, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it should be interesting. You know, definitely tomorrow we'll go over the other side of the brackets and all that kind of stuff. We're going to cut it off. We're going to cut it off and all this kind of stuff. And let's get back to this so Mark can see another graphic real quick.
We go.
So, hey, thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Appreciate it.
Tomorrow we got a bang, bang, banger. We're going to go ahead and do the high school showcase that's happening on the 2nd. Is that what it is?
April 2nd.
April 2nd at K-State. So we're going to have some guests on here tomorrow. We're going to pick their brains, talk high school football and all this kind of good stuff. If you got a kiddo that plays high school ball and all this kind of stuff, and hell, last year they snuck in some middle schoolers.
Sure did, and they balled.
So you might want to check that out.
Right.
Big time. So, hey, God bless you guys.
Be blessed.
All right. Bang, bang.
Yes, sir.
It's 8 p.m. Crease. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.